I was thinking the other day, before this model is actually complete, is there any other way to make it look more awesome? Then I thought, you know what, it's missing something. Let's add some more ships to this, shall we? Hi guys, Ralph here. Right, the Enterprise D model kit at the moment is still ongoing, which is nice, but I am just really excited, and I was proud to actually show you what I've accomplished so far with the case, with the lights, with the power supply, with everything being less of the click here, click there, click there, click there, and just it's all on. And I've even got it on smart switches anyway, so it turns straight on with asking your, let's just say your app, a device thing, whatever they are, the little dot things. Now, the case looks amazing. I just want something extra in there, and I was thinking about adding ships to it, but I wanted, if I got shuttles, I want to make them to the right size, but then my idea for shuttles would have been, the only thing I can get is micro machines, and to be honest, the scale wise, these are too big. These are way too big, so I'd need smaller ships than them. So the only one I could find was actually from the Voyager kit. I think, again, these are too large. They're the same sort of style, but more of a Voyager style, but they were from the Voyager kit anyway. No number on there, but they are micro machines. Yeah, they are smaller. They're not far off. Then I thought, hold on a minute, can we do anything else? Then the same guy who sold me those, I got a couple of these as well, which are from the Star Trek 6, Star Trek 5 model kit, which came with these. So these are also too big as well. They're probably on not bad scale size to the Berman for the actual 1701, but shuttles are shuttles. Mini shuttles are really great. If I had a 3D printer and somebody could print me a stack load off, I would do a shuttle bay on the Enterprise D. So we're not going to do that. But my idea now is we have a shuttle. We have a wrong shuttle. That's for another time, by the way. We have 3 types of shuttle. There were 4, at least 4, probably about 6. Be used in Next Generation. One of these definitely was used in Next Gen, but it was very early on. But it was just, I think they put the window in the side and they rebadged it to be Enterprise 1701D. That's fine, but these were obviously made for the Enterprise A in Star Trek 5, Star Trek 6? Were they in Star Trek 6? I don't know. Possibly. But definitely Star Trek 5. So my idea is, I went shopping on, real merch. And I bought a shuttle, a shuttle, a shuttle, another shuttle, another shuttle, and another shuttle. Okay, right, fine. Another shuttle, and another shuttle. And just for shoops and giddles, 2 more shuttles. So we have a total of 10 shuttles that will go in the Enterprise D kit. I have thought about getting a couple of these, but at the moment they're not really on offer much. So it's not really worth getting them. But also on eBay, Bobmat. We've had Bobmat on the show before, on the channel before. He does these wonderful little decals. Absolutely brilliant. They are full. Well, look, that's the New Jersey. For some reason, he sent me extra, and I'm really appreciated. So, but he also gives you full instructions on all of these we've got here. If I wanted to do the Voyager ones, there's what I need to change on it. That's my address. Bobmat343 Designs. Where's the other? Why is it showing that? Okay, nope. There's definitely an invoice of mine on there. Right, it gives you full instructions how to do these. Right, the actual shuttle pack for these ones, the little shuttle pods, which are Type 15s. Yeah, basically 1, 2, there's a 3 missing. Where's the 3? 171D. Okay, so the 3 is probably where the 7 is. Why is there 7? 7, number of decals, yes, fine. For some reason it did send the registry number for the New Jersey. But I've also got ones for the Voyager ships, for the shuttles, for these shuttles. But we have, I think, if we kept, because these should have on the side anyway, the Enterprise ones, let's get one of these out. These are fresh, these have never been used. I came with a magazine, but some of the magazines were German. Do apologise, I don't speak German. Well, not very good. Ich bin ein, not much, to be honest. So, the shuttle, if I become very economical with the parts I've got, maybe even consider using some of these as well, I can probably take the Goddard off. 1701D, yes, they are different because one's black, one's red, but you've got shuttlecraft whatevers, and you've got shuttlecraft whatevers on the back here, and you've got the names, 2 of each. So I can probably do 7 shuttles with this one pack. So Goddard, I mean, this is already a Goddard, but I'll probably keep one as it is. Berman, Curie, Galileo, Justman, Magellan, and Pillar. Obviously named after the production staff, Michael Pillar being one of them. I think those, I don't know whether he did them or not. I think I was looking for them, then I thought, hold on a minute, could I get away with it? So as I said, he sent me the Voyager ones, he sent me the New Jersey, which doesn't bother, the Constitution, because I have a spare Constitution, which is a standard, and I also have a mirror one, which I wish to God I would have bought loads of these when they were on offer on real merch. I bought all these on real merch. They were basically 7 for 30 quid. So I bought 14 for 60. But I can change this so it's the Constitution instead of being the Enterprise, but I probably would just tick off the 1 and then put a 0 on and then put the Constitution on instead of the USSS. And then just change little bits because it's not fully needed. But it adds on extra details as well for the sides, for the, yeah, not too over the top, but I could take off everything on there and put on, it's a little bit darker red, but that's for another day. So we're not going to bother with that one. The New Jersey, that was the one from Picard Series 3 in Space Dock, but I have 2 kits. Tiny letters on this, but I think I can get away with having, since I've got 3 ships, I could possibly change this, or the Curry could be one of these. I've got Elbaz, the Chris Pike, the Kirk, the Voltaire, the Cochrane, and the Onizuka. I know the Onizuka and the Elbaz were definitely little shuttlecrafts. I don't like having a USS Kirk, a USS Chris Pine. That's a bit weird. Chris Pike, stupid boy. So I have all the numbers I could probably need for all these 10 shuttles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how they tell you how to take these off. Right, shuttle pod registry is there, yes. Constitution class, water slide, standard and mirror. These are all same. Clean the surface, cut the required decal and put over the top. It doesn't say, but it does now, decal removal. Right, this is your problem. Well, it's going to be mine in a minute, is basically start method by masking tape the area immediately around the registries, which basically means if you're going to put nail varnish remover on, if it slips, it might take more of the paint off, because these are painted that other colour, different colour plastic, but also the nail polish remover will melt some of the plastic as well, and they're cute. I know these aren't to scale to the Enterprise D, but I want something maybe to show at the front, the fleet of shuttles that they've got. So I'm going to do that. So basically, clean everything. This helps contain the mess and more air on. Good God, Ralph. Also the models like the NX-01. This method will save the hull paneling around the registry. Okay. Recommend using Tamiya mask. Yes, available on eBay. Okay, that's good. Take a small, because it's like that. Take a small square, disposable cloth, some tissue or something like that, and wrap it around one end of the cotton bud. Okay, fine. So you just do a cotton bud, but you don't use the cotton bud, so you don't need to get stuff in. Dip the cotton bud, wrap nail varnish remover. This is what worries me. This is acetone. I have acetone, and it worries me a little that it's going to rip everything off. So, yeah. With his on here, dip the cotton bud, cotton bud in there, touch the cotton bud, wrapping the cloth around the marking again. This time a circular motion. Okay. Oh, press into the decal you want to remove. These are not well, they're probably sprayed on with paint, but it's basically just be careful. touch the cloth, make the cloth up and down, slightly more. So you just basically gently rub in to try and get off these register numbers and nothing else. Repeat the process, moving clean cloth, top, yes, done, sorted, happy. Once you've done, cut out the decals to place and put them over the top and where they were. Obviously, cleaning off where you were. You could probably use nail polish remover will work. Acetone will really work, but it will probably work too well. Isopropanol will probably work, but also work a little bit slow. However, that's probably a good thing on this because I don't want to rip off more of the paint. If I'm going to go into Enterprise, well, I'm not going to go Enterprise, I'm going to Shuttle there. I want to be really, really tight. Because look, the size of my dodgy hands, I've got to take 15 off of there. And I've also got to take the name, which is easy, same on the other side. So to be economical with everything, I need to take that off. Well, do I just take the little bit on the end off? A little bit on the end. There's nothing else on there for that one. So that's easy. Right, so let's get those out of the way. Let's have a look at the shuttle pod. I mean, a lot of these boxes are going to get binned. Don't care, not bothered, not interested. Right, on here. So we have no shuttle numbers on these. That's strange. Maybe they were missing. Maybe I could put them on. Maybe I'll look at the model kits on these. Because that's a Shuttle 2, which is Aldrin. I can take the Aldrin off. Take the number 2 off. Maybe just take the 2 off, a 2 off, and a 2 off, and the Aldrin. So that's not too bad on the shuttle pods. Well, it could be easier. And let's have a look at these ones. I think these were only mainly used in Series 1. But for a future shuttlecraft, these are absolutely brilliant. And then it weirds me out that they made this sort of style, and then they dumbed it down to this. I mean, this is a classic shape, classic size, classic whatever, but why they go from these nice futuristic ones, all matching, to something that doesn't quite look right. But after doing that one is, I don't think, were these the ones with the wrong number with Enterprise on them? Hawkins down there, 1701, the number on the back. Yeah, there they are. Enterprise. I pointed these out back where and when. 1701. There was one of them that did actually say 1071. I think it was these. So it looks like they've corrected the errors. How dare they say they've got errors? I think all of these are going to say Enterprise on them anyway. Let's have a look inside there. ENTE price. So that's probably going to be left or attempted to try and put Enterprise on. Right, okay. Let's get all these unboxed and let's start, and I'll try on one of them and show you what I'm going to try and do on each of these. Now that's a sight to behold, isn't it? 10 shuttlecraft. I could add an extra Galileo in there, but it's wrong generation. So yes, this is what makes me laugh on doing this, is I did the reviews for all of these, well, not just these 3, but all of the Eaglemoss models, and I'm happy I've got them. I'm happy I've done all the reviews on these, but I never actually got to physically handle them much other than the video. They're all safe, happy, and one day I might bring them all out and display them. Great. What makes me laugh as well is out of the bases, these are obviously completely random anyway. The 3 Aldrins, 1772, 1877, and 0684, completely random. The Hawkins, 0714, 7076, and 6509, and then 9009, 3433, 4982, 3773. So they're not exactly close by each other, are they? So, right, the bases will be there. I don't know what to do with them. I might make a more of a permanent thing by hot gluing them into the case. This is going to be after everything is done. Right, so why do these look like chickens? They look like roasted chickens. A little weird, isn't it? Yep, fine. Right. Decision time. I think I'm going to start with, if I had 3 of each, fine. I'm going to start with that one. And I'm going to, if that cocks up, then I've got 3 of each to go on. So Right, let's get ourselves ready. Let's get something sorted out and start removing the stuff off there. If I don't use acetone, it melts plastic. If I use nail varnish remover 5, if I use isopropanol, it will be more gentler to get off. It's a minefield to try and do this. So I'm going to put these out away. I'm going to get my pad out that I don't mind melting, that is not on here, not my cutting board for my channel. And we're going to see what we can remove off that. Okay, we're ready. So we have, I'm starting with nail varnish remover. It's only some cheap crap from the Asda, it's fine. So what I asked you to do, I think it's just because the cotton bud, it will absorb, but will also help a little. But I'm also not taping off, so I'm going to be really trying to be as careful as possible. And oh, that's coming off there, is it? Better. Nail varnish is a bit more, it is acetone, but it's also not as strong as. He does recommend, if you're going to do this on any of these models, if it's got, when he says on the instructions, only use it on ones that are not sat on top of others. Example, the Enterprise D has hull plating. It literally will take off. If you use acetone, use pure acetone, it will take off not only the number, but it will also take off the hull plating as well. So it'll look shocking. Not really working. I think the problem with it is the cotton bud has soaked up a lot of this. It doesn't seem to be doing much, does it? But this is the thing, I don't know whether or not doing it with acetone would be a good idea or not. I know he says he's had plenty of good, but also I don't really want to cock these up, even though this is the spare one. Doesn't seem to be doing anything, does it? Maybe I should switch to acetone then. Maybe it's not as bad as we think on this. Right, I'm going to switch to acetone. Nail varnish remover doesn't seem to be working that well. Right, acetone's there. Careful with this, kids. This will melt stuff. So, I'll go back to using the cotton bud and see if this does better or worse. Oh, hello. Straight away, there's some black on there. Yeah, look at that. Now I need to be careful with this. I've got too much. I'm going to take the paint off. Rub it sideways if you want. Rub it round if you can. And these are small shuttles. Ooh, look at that, it's come straight off. So again, I think caution definitely is needed. One, because it's acetone and will make your skin bleached. So get a grown-up to do this. I haven't got a grown-up available. Now my problem is I think I'm actually going too much. Not too much or not enough. Ooh, that's not enough. That's good. That's good. So I'm trying to put it on, but I'm also removing as well with the other end, with the dry end. There's a little part in here. I can feel the surface getting sticky, getting tacky. There we go. Right, removing the old stuff with that. Done. What do you think? I mean, I have got 10 to do, and also an Enterprise and a Galileo shuttle, which I wanted to do the Galileo as a Copernicus, and a possibly, what's the other one that they did? It was 03, 05, 07. What the other one were? Well, that's now looking a little thin. That's done. I'm happy enough with that. That will stick over quite well. Done. Happy. Don't know about what we're doing inside there, but that will be to come. This is probably why they say do the entire lot. And trying to be stingy might just be a case of, I don't know, trying to scrape it off. That might be difficult to do. So we'll plod along, and I'm going to show you this one, hopefully, with everything off and the little ones on down here. Right, I've switched to isopropanol for one simple reason. I'm an idiot. Right, the pure acetone is not good for you, but it's good for this. I mean, I've got a finger there, a little bit of white on there. Thank you. Yes, but that's the acetone. That I just did with the acetone like I've just shown you, and then I've cleaned it with isopropanol a little bit, and looks absolutely perfect. This side, unfortunately, yeah, we've got a bit of battle damage on there, so that's not good. That's with rubbing too much with isopropanol. Isopropanol shouldn't really have done that. However, isopropanol did do that. So I'm gonna have to find some paint, touch that up, and yeah, continue with the rest. So isopropanol probably better for just cleaning up after to stop the acetone from doing its thing. Nail varnish remove, nail polish remove, whichever, it's all the same stuff. Yes, it'll probably work, but unfortunately, yeah, I've got a little bit of a problem there. So yeah, it's definitely not out of plastic, 'cause it was made in a beige plastic anyway. I've got yellow on there as well now, so that's definitely coming off of the thrusters. So I just need to be careful and make sure you change. Just change. If you're using cotton buds, change them as often as you can. Oh, it's getting worse. Stop doing that. That's just silly. Okay, onwards and upwards. Right, after a while, I've done the, is it type 6s, the bigger ones? Or they're type 5s, don't know. On the type 15s. Right, so I'm obviously keeping one of each, so I haven't got to bother with doing too many anyway. Slight cock up on this one for two reasons. One, on where it says 02, just trying to take the 2 off, but it just bled into the 1701. I have spare parts on this, that's not a problem. And on this one, yeah, the whole lot came off on that, so that's fine. On the side on here, the whole job, a lot of it was so out of line, it was unreal. I wish I'd took a photo of it. But we have something I can put over that anyway, so I think we can get away with that. So I'm actually going to show you how I think you take these off. Make sure if you're using cotton buds, if you're using acetone, be careful and make sure that these are changed readily. So buy yourself a box, buy yourself a few hundred. So what I'm doing is taking a dab of there and just going over. It comes straight off, so you can see, but it covers the cotton bud. Q-tip, I don't care what you call it. But it's all over the end of the tip there. I know his instructions does say mask off the other areas, but if you're really careful and you change, turn it around. Actually, to be honest, I think maybe a good idea would be to flatten that one, give an edge, and just it is quite tricky. This one definitely, this is really tricky to do. Nice and steady. There's a tiny bit on there to, oh, just come straight across it. Have I damaged it? Probably not. Just be really careful. Try to be careful. That will save me a bit of decaling later. Side there. Okay, I think I'm happy enough with that. Saved all that lot. Actually, to be honest, a bit on the side there. So a little bit of the paint on that cotton bud anyway is going to go back onto the model anyway. But if you do too much, you will go through to the other paint. Cool, so that's done with. Bin. That's done. Now we're on to these. Now, have we definitely got the Hawking to take off? The 3, but I'm not sure if I've got enough USS Enterprises, which is a slight problem. So I don't think I actually bought the one for this. But it says Enterprise. I might leave that Enterprise and try and get the 3 off. So it's a dark 3, which I have dark 3s. Do I have dark 3s? No, I don't. Dark numbers. We have red outers. I could probably do a 1, Shuttlecraft 1, Shuttlecraft 7, Shuttlecraft 9, I don't know. I'm just carry on doing that. I'm going to carry on doing trying to take just a single number off. The first parts are easy. It says the second part now is an absolute nightmare to do. So turn the combat around, clean. What I'm doing with the name as well on the side, because this one says Hawking, is I'm just using a bit of, I actually probably can get away with that, rubbing it on there. But what I've done with the smaller ones is just using a bit of isopropanol for trying to be gentle, and using a scalpel, which is over here, just being incredibly careful to scratch that away. Doesn't work, doesn't work. Worst case, I've got to put another sticker on. That's the end of problem. So, I mean, my eyes are shocking. I don't know how I'm doing this. Right, it's starting to come through there. The white parts are coming through, so I need to stop there completely. Okay, a couple more to do. This one, another one. So, we're ready. All 7 are done. The parts that need to come off, the numbers need to come off, I can use more. Can take more off if I wanted to. But, comparison, yeah, you've got all 3 of those there. So we'll go in there a little bit. Yeah, we're kind of ready on those. Yeah, cool. Obviously, that one is staying because that is Shuttle 3. And then types. Oh, I'll get these before the end of the video. I know I will. But they're all ready. I thought there was a big number on the back of these. But I'm going to have to look into this. I also need to look into what exactly shuttlecraft we are expecting to see. Because I'm going to have Shuttle 3 is that. It could be that all of these are, that's Shuttle 3 of that class, Shuttle 2 of that class, and this one, Shuttle, I think it's 15 on this one. No, it's not that one. That one. It's not that one, it's that one. Yeah, I think it's Shuttle 15. I need to zoom in and use the screen at the moment, just to try and help myself. Ah, no, too zoomed. Over here. Come on, zoom in. Focus. That looks like a 15 to me, doesn't it? Yep. See, everything on these, you are pretty good at these anyway, but they are a basic model. Cool. Could have done with maybe, my hands are covered in what do you call it, acetone. It's fine, it just bleaches your skin. It's not gonna, it will kill you. Let's put it out there. Acetone will kill you if you leave it as is. So over there, 1, 2, and you. Definitely that one. Gone. Gone. I think that needs a touch up on there, but I think we can cover over that with the decal. So I've got 7 I need to sticker up. This is where it gets tricky. Now this is a few hours later, okay? So if I could put one of those things in a million years later, I would do. Right, which is the originals? Right. That one. That's the Goddard. That's the original one. Now I'll compare that one to, pick at random, I'll pick the Magellan. There you go. Maybe they're not bad, they're renumbered. The problem is them numbers there. You can barely get an idea that that's Shuttle 15. There should be big numbers on there, I thought there were. Problem with this one is, I have changed it, and I think I just took it off the other side now. Alright. It's tricky. It's very tricky to get. I could do it changing all them, but I need to buy more kits for that anyway. So we have the Goddard, which is Shuttle 15. The Magellan, which is Shuttle 12. These are all the Type 6s, by the way. This is the Justman, which is, I'm doing it as number 6. I think it's number 6, might be number 8, to be honest, that one I'm not sure. And finally, we have the Berman, which is number 4. I mean, those numbers are impossible to see anyway. So, it's nice. So there's the Type 6s. Type 7s. Now, I thought there were different types on this, but they kind of changed the windows a little bit on the models. Biggest problem, there was no kit for this. There is no kit for it. So all I've done is changed for shuttle number 7, which is the Galileo. And Galileo. Number 7's a little bit out in size. On the back, I don't have a kit number. When I get around to get one. I will do one. Here we have the Kirk, number 1, Shuttlecraft 1. The one on the back looks shocking again, but unfortunately don't have the stickers for that, for the size of them. So tough, it's going to be looking in the background. That's the only problem. And then Shuttle 3, which is the Hawking. Which is the original one anyway. So we go on to the final one, the Type 15, the shuttle pods. We have the original one with the Aldrin, which is nice. In fact, they're all Aldrins, to be honest. Then we go to Shuttlecraft number 5. I've tried not to keep the numbers copying over, because there are some. I've got a list that I've got on Memory Alpha, and I've got other lists as well, and they're all contradictory, and I've had to just pick something with the ship decals that I've got. So this is number 5. This is the Elbaz, which is number 5, because this was in oh, come on. The one Picard goes back and then comes forward with the hole in the floor. So that's quite nice. Now the thing I had a problem with is number 8. But the numbers I've had to change. This is the Curry, or Curie, I think it is. So on side there, all the side, number 8, Curie on there, nothing in the back. But I've had to replace this entire lot here. It does say shuttle pod there, and that's only what's on the Type 6s. But tough luck, it's going to have to be like that. The number up there changed. Yes, it's nice to have a fleet. Now, the question is, what do I do with these? Well, the simple answer is find the base and find a stand. They all stand and sit on them anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is my original plan is to, I'm not going to display with the octograms. It looks a little bit weird. Actually, with the light coming through on the behind them, if they're in the right place, it might be all right. For the time being, I'm going to leave them alone. I'm going to get the bases, and I'm going to get the stands, and I think what I'm going to do is the stands will push in into the bases, no problem. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue the appropriate shuttle to each one, so at least they won't move, and then I'll see eventually in the future whether or not I need to hot glue this to the base to make it more permanent. So let me just assemble a lot of these and then we're almost done. Right, they're all paired up, they're all glued to the bases. Again, they are hot glued, so this will break off like so. So yeah, they will come off, but it's just there to hold in place for a little while, and I'll re-glue that one as soon as. Also watch out, because I did re-glue one and try and use a scalpel to take this off, and yeah, I'll cut straight into my finger. Not to worry, I'll learn from mistakes, I'm sure I will. So yeah, we've got all these to put inside the case. I'm not putting them in yet because I don't know where exactly the model will fit inside the case once it's been complete. But these are done. These are going to go over there and just be sat inside for the time being. So, yes, I'll put that down while I'm filming. So, yeah, it's an individual shuttle fleet for the Enterprise D kit. Nice, I quite like it, and I'm quite happy with them. So, done. Thank you for watching. Any inspiration, go to Bobmat343. He's on Etsy, also on eBay. He does tons of these decal sheets. If you can print them off yourself and sell them for free, I would be very interested. But no, he's got absolutely tons of these stuff anyway. Bobmat, just send him a message. Go buy some stuff off him. He's absolutely brilliant. So, again, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't cut yourself in the finger. Consider being a Patreon, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye for now.